Welcome back to the cabin. Thought I'd bring you guys along today. I'm just staying for the day. Really just want to relax and maybe even if I'm lucky have a little bit of fun. I brought Dinkus again, so she's here just having a good time. Always happy to fetch the sticks and drink all the running snow water. I put a little pail on the ground for her. It's collecting some nice melted snow from the roof. So she's drinking out of that, having a super fun time. It's a miracle we can't hear her right now. I'm sure she was out there hunting for sticks. But I tried starting a fire outside. I have a very, very nice meal with me. I have some beef and truffles, whatever. It's like a little shish kebab with onions and stuff, and I have some nice baked potatoes. Just want to have a good time. Today, nothing really complicated, but like I was attempting to say, ADHD, but I tried starting a fire outside and it just wasn't working. We are mid-winter right now, almost at the end, sadly, of this season. We didn't get a lot of snow this year, but we are getting warmer temperatures. There she is. We are getting warmer temperatures and the snow is melting. At least what we have of snow and what we got. Maybe 3 feet here, 4 feet max. Usually there's like 8 to 10 feet of snow. It's insane. This year it was a special winter, especially in town. There's absolutely no more snow. So this part of Canada got ripped off this winter. We didn't get a lot of snow. I didn't even get a chance to bring my snowmobile here yet. I'm guessing it's going to have to wait until next winter. So, the plans for today, like I said, just pretty much relax, have a good time. I started a fire on the inside. It is going to be a nice, just a warm day. It's about -5 right now, I think, or -3. But it will heat up to about 12 to 13 degrees Celsius. So, try to sit back and relax a little bit. let my little fire heat up. It was a lot easier starting here. I used the proper method with some newspaper, tinder and everything. Outside I just tried using some logs and gas, and it's way too humid. The snow melting really isn't helping anything, especially with the sun just shining down. It's heating up a whole lot, so it was a lot easier to start on the inside. So I'll throw my cast iron on there and get to cooking soon. For the people wondering what my axe is and what pattern it is, it's just a standard Hudson's Bay pattern, traditional to Canada. And the maker of the axe is Snow and Ely. I'd show you guys the maker's mark on the axe head, but with the time I think it's pretty much just filled with resin and just buffed away pretty much from the friction in the wood. But I've had this thing now for, I want to say 2 years maybe, before I started the cabin. It's my favorite axe. It's hands down, I just think it's a great little chopper. You could fell little trees with it. It's pretty much an all-around great camp axe. It's not stained or anything. The handle is just caked up with pine resin. It feels awesome in the hand. It's in no way, shape, or form perfect, but I still really like it. Happy to report that my little treehouse survived the winter. Still at least a month left, but I don't think we'll be getting any crazy type of snow. I hope not, at least. But yeah, it survives. Not sure how strong it is still. I know my ladder didn't survive. The bottom step broke. I mentioned in a video a few months ago that I was coming down from the little treehouse and I stepped foot on it, and yeah, the step gave out, so I'm gonna have to fix that this coming spring. Hopefully I'll be able to take my ATV soon, but the snow on the ground isn't melting fast at all. I brought some nice big baked potatoes, but I don't really have anything to cook them, so I think they'll have to wait until another time. I'll just eat them tonight at home. But man, it already smells awesome in here. I'll give you guys a close-up of this beef. If I don't mess up cooking it, it's going to be absolutely awesome. Don't know if you guys can see how hot this fire is, but it is extremely hot. The little steak is cooking a lot. Off camera, I just came to close the door and I burnt my entire finger on the door. It is extremely hot. Even with the door open, it is very, very hot. And now, hopefully my finger doesn't stick together. I'm trying to move it, but yeah. My entire, like, half of both of my finger pads are completely burnt. Yeah, it's a little bit hotter than I thought. These things look about ready to take off. No idea if they are or not, but let's give it a shot. Is this thing hot? Yep, that's hot. Okay. Got my nice tiny. Start off with this, I'm not sure, or I'll take both off. There we go. I just gave her a piece off camera. So she knows what this is. Put the camera down a little bit so you guys can see what's going on. There's mushrooms on here. I freaking hate mushrooms, so she could have just a great time eating those. Looks like she doesn't even want some either, so yeah. Disgusting mushrooms. Here's pretty much all that's left. There's 2 pieces left. The dog doesn't even want the mushrooms, so she eats anything. She seems to be eating the heads, but not the stem. But yeah, she'll eat the heads, but not the stem. That's weird. So I guess the stems will go back to Mother Nature. But Jesus Christ. Call that good enough. Put it beside the fireplace to dry. I still have this cast iron left. It's pretty much the one I use all the time. It's nothing special. I don't think it's made in America or Canada or whatever. But I got it for free, and yeah, that's what I use. But it's always a pain to get some of the stuff unstuck from the bottom. Kind of, well, it's not stuck because it's properly seasoned, but I would love like a proper kind of pan scraper or a plate scraper or what have you. So I need to go back and kind of make one. I'll see what I could do. I don't really have any proper tools here, but I should have the basic minimum. Sorry for the crooked angle, but the floor here isn't super straight. I haven't leveled it out yet. But I have this piece of wood here that I have from, I don't know what, it's like a 1x3, I think it is, or 1/2 inch by 3. But yeah, it's just standard pine, and I would really, really love to kind of make a pot scraper out of that. So I'll see what I could do. I'll try and trace something, or some type of, you know, stencil that I could follow, and then try to get to work on that. Let you guys know I don't even have a pencil, so I had to use a nail to trace this out. And it's going to give me an excuse to use my little pocket saw. I'm hoping this thing doesn't break in here in the vise. I'll try to do most of the work with this. Then I'll come in at the end with my knife. There we go. Doesn't look too bad. Go. These little saws are awesome. They're the little Pinel saws. If I remember, I'll give you guys a closer look after. But these things are awesome. I'll cut it right above the knot. There we go. Okay, so it's not too bad. Here's my rough shaped scrubber so far. Here is my knife. I'll just try to rough it out as fast as I can. Really just getting the coarse edges out of there, rounding off corners. Not perfect by any means, so yeah, I'll try to make a little bevel on there with my axe that is still in the stump over there. A few more hits. Sure, I'll call that good enough. Nice little scrubber. Take my knife, clean this up a little bit. Clean off those edges. Don't want them to break. There we go. Call that good enough. Of course, she's gonna go ahead and eat some of that. My hand's burning. I'll just store that down in the snow for a little bit. So, time to stick this thing in the fire for the last step of the washing process. And there we go. Leave it there for like a minute. Here's my plank from before, all nice and dry and clean how it was. You can hear all the water evaporating and the coal just doing its job, burning away all the nasty stuff in there. I'll head outside, scrape off my little pot scrubber, and call it good. Well, I think it's about time that I end the video. We finally part ways. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Super simple, relaxing video. If you have any comments or questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comment section in the video. I know I'm getting more and more people that want me to do an overnight video. I'm thinking of topics to talk about and stuff just because it's going to be a longer video. But yeah, I'm working on it. I'm in the works. Still to debate if I'm going to bring her or not, but it's in the works. I know every video I'm getting at least one more person that's asking for an overnight video, and I know it's coming. Maybe this spring or even just before the end of the winter. If the temperature's like this, and yeah, sure, I really don't mind. The temperature comes into play. If I'm alone, it's really not a big deal to have a fire. But her, she likes to play outside and stuff. I don't want her to freeze. She doesn't want to come inside at all, unless it's to eat. Obviously, she loves eating. But yeah. And also, she is, well, I'm not going to say actually how old do you think she is. How old do you think my dog is? She acts like a puppy, but she's actually getting pretty old. I think she loves coming here, but yeah. Yep. Alright, well, I guess that's pretty much it for today. So, like I said, any questions or comments, write them down in the comment section underneath the video. And if you want to see more, subscribe. If you want to see any other type of videos, subscribe. Concerning any, well, let me know and subscribe. I'll try to do my best. But let me know, and I'll try to, even if it's a video on my pack or the cabin or whatever, I could try to make it work. So yeah, comment, like, and subscribe. It really, really helps out the channel a lot. And let me know what you guys want to see in the future.